penthouse living often evokes visions of sleek modernity and ultra-polished surfaces. But in today's evolving design narrative, a new story is being told, one that layers classic elegance with handcrafted imperfection. This narrative is not about sterile luxury. It's about elevated warmth, artisanal details, and timeless charm, wrapped in the grandeur of sky-high living. This video explores the harmony between classic design principles and the soulful textures of handmade decor, all within the stunning envelope of a penthouse interior that embraces the spirit of American sophistication. At the heart of this design story lies an appreciation for symmetry, proportion, and timeless materials. Think intricate crown moldings, coffered ceilings, and paneled walls. These classic architectural gestures set the stage for layers of texture and artistry. In this penthouse, they are the visual anchor, the frame within which the rest of the design unfolds, inviting warmth and balance to enter a space known for formality. Natural light floods through floor-to-ceiling windows, bouncing off polished stone and rich hardwood. But rather than relying solely on the gloss of modern finishes, this space tempers its brightness with handmade textures, linen curtains, woven rugs, and organic ceramics. The result? A home that glows with softness, where every handmade imperfection adds character under the light of the skyline. Layering in this context is not simply about excess, it's about intention. Soft wool throws over tufted velvet sofas, aged brass lighting beside hand-thrown pottery, and antique mirrors reflecting wabi-sabi wall tapestries. Each element tells a story. Each imperfection, be it a crack in the glaze or an uneven stitch, reminds us of human touch in a high-rise world. In a culture that often values mass production and perfection, handmade decor is an act of rebellion, a return to roots. Imperfections in ceramics, uneven brush strokes on custom murals, and knots in handwoven textiles are celebrated, not concealed. These pieces breathe life into the penthouse, making it not just a residence, but a living gallery of tactile storytelling. Furniture in this penthouse honors classic silhouettes, Chippendale chairs, Parsons tables, and rolled-arm settees, but is upholstered in updated materials like raw silk, washed canvas, and hand-dyed cotton. Local artisans craft these pieces with love, blending heritage with a fresh, organic attitude. This approach respects the past while celebrating the unique aesthetic of handmade American artistry. The living room is a symphony of past and present. A fireplace mantel carved from reclaimed wood becomes the room's focal point. Above it, a hand-painted mural illustrates a muted floral scene, its brushstrokes visible and raw. Sofas upholstered in hand-loomed fabric are softened with oversized pillows in textured linens and frayed-edge velvet. A long oak dining table, naturally aged and imperfect, anchors the dining space. Surrounding it, mismatched chairs, each handmade, each slightly different, tell a story of curated eclecticism. Hanging above, a chandelier of hand-blown glass globes floats like a constellation, refracting warm light over every artisanal detail below. The kitchen retains a classic layout, symmetry, built-in cabinetry, polished counters, but resists sterility through tactile elements. Backsplashes of handmade zellige tile shimmer with uneven glaze. Open shelves hold hand-thrown bowls, baskets, and stoneware pitchers, creating an inviting, functional art display. Even the handles on cabinetry are forged metal, textured with human effort. In the primary bedroom, luxury is layered through touch. A hand-carved canopy bed stands against a plaster-textured wall. Linen bedding with visible stitching, a hand-dyed quilt, and raw-edge drapery panels soften the architecture. On the nightstand, a stack of handmade journals and a sculptural ceramic lamp bring quiet personality to the space. Classic marble and stone are still present in the penthouse bathrooms, but handmade elements balance the cool finishes. artisan crafted mirrors framed in driftwood, hand-poured concrete sinks, and woven baskets holding plush towels create sanctuaries of elevated comfort. Each material, chosen for its soul, transforms the bathroom into more than utility. Hallways and transitional spaces are treated like miniature galleries. Rather than mass-produced art, the walls showcase fiber art, charcoal sketches, and clay reliefs, all one of a kind and handmade. The focus isn't just on the finished product, but the visible process. The marks of the maker become part of the decor. Handwoven textiles tell quiet stories across the penthouse. Wall hangings, curtains, rugs, and even fabric-covered books feature visible threading, frayed edges, and subtle imperfections that give life to each space. The varied textures, jute, wool, linen, hemp, echo the diversity of handmade craftsmanship and bring warmth to the high-ceilinged rooms. The color story is rooted in the earth, clay, sand, flax, and coal, layered with touches of navy and aged metallics. These tones evoke calm sophistication while allowing handmade elements to shine. Finishes on furniture and trim are hand-applied, lime-wash walls, oiled wood, brushed bronze, all embracing natural variation. A tucked-away corner becomes a collector's nook, where shelves hold an evolving assortment of handmade finds, a raku vase, a whittled wood animal, hand-bound books. This corner exemplifies the joy of collecting handmade beauty over time, each object a memory, each shelf a chapter. Though penthouse interiors often strive for global glamour, this space embraces American cultural roots, Shaker simplicity, Appalachian quilting, Southwestern pottery, and coastal craftsmanship. These regional influences merge in a thoughtful, refined way, telling a story of place and tradition within the clouds. Choosing handmade and imperfect isn't just a design choice, it's a sustainable one. Supporting local artisans and using natural materials reduces environmental impact. But more than that, it builds a connection between dweller and maker, object and origin, reminding us that beauty lives in relationship, not just appearance. Rather than cluttering, every surface and corner is styled with intention. A handwoven tray, a cracked glazed vase, a single sprig of greenery in a ceramic bowl, each vignette is a meditation. These aren't just decor items, they're visual whispers that invite pause and appreciation. Even as the penthouse stretches into the sky, it remains grounded through touchable, tangible beauty. Handmade elements bring Earth's richness into the clouds, layering story and substance into what could have been mere opulence. The juxtaposition is not accidental, it's the essence of elevated classic beauty. The penthouse, once a symbol of untouchable glamour, has been transformed into a warm, living sanctuary through layered classic design and the soulful touch of handmade imperfection. This home tells stories, not only of refinement and taste, but of humanity, craft, and quiet rebellion against the sterile and soulless. In embracing the imperfect, we invite grace. In choosing the handmade, we elevate the everyday. This is elevated classic beauty, where the penthouse meets the potter's hand, and luxury finds its heart.